Hiya. Back in the 1970s when we went on school tours, there was often a religious component. So we would go to such places as Cove Cathedral or the Holy Wells in Ferns. Not very exciting. But there was one religious site that most teenagers used to love to come to, and that was here in Drogheda. Because this religious site was not only impressive, it was blood-curdlingly so.
Drogheda is on the River Boyne, a legendary river with some spectacular bridges over it. But a couple of streets away from the Boyne is St. Peter's Catholic Church. It's like many Irish churches built in the 1880s. Except in St. Peter's, on one side, it has an exhibition to the memory of a local saint, Oliver Plunkett. He was an archbishop in the 1600s who was found guilty in London of promoting the Roman faith and was sentenced to death. This is the door from his prison cell. Oliver Plunkett was executed by hanging, drawing and quartering, a particularly cruel and gruesome practice, and one reason we schoolboys found him interesting. Another was the fact that beside the exhibition here in the church is a shrine containing Oliver Plunkett's head. We were dragooned into visiting St. Peter's Church as school children, but on a cold winter afternoon there were plenty of locals and visitors come of their own accord.
It's wonderful the way they preserved it though, isn't it?
What age were you when you first saw the shrine, the relic?
The relic, oh goodness me. 14,
Right.
13,
Did it bother you, or how did you feel about it?
as a child. I suppose when you think about it, it can be pretty gruesome for some people. You think about a human head.
He was a bit of a Michael Collins in his day, you know what I mean?
All right.
But he was, he had a lot of charisma, and he preached peace between the denominations. And then he was set up by the lackeys, like the lay clergy, because he was coming down hard on them. He was trying to get them to conform.
Really?
He was kind of set up, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was sent, it was all false
Right.
accusations. And then there was the popish plot going on in England, that the Pope was trying to invade England, and it was all nonsense.
I would say an occasional prayer to the man. Any time passing through, I just ask him for a bit of strength and guidance.
Really? Guidance in terms of life decisions and things like that?
Yeah, that type of thing. Helping along with my children and my grandchildren, that kind of thing,
And does he come through?
Well, I'll tell you that next time we meet.
Not all the visitors to the church, though, are here to see Oliver Plunkett. St. Anthony's shrine is placed strategically just inside the door.
I'm here today because my sister lives in Australia and she has a friend in Vietnam who is adopting a baby, and she wanted someone in Ireland to light a candle for her so that it would all go smoothly. So I said, I'll be in here today, I'll light the candle. So I'm just sending her the candle on a photo and saying a prayer that she gets the baby.
If you know your Catholic saints, you'll know that St. Anthony is one of the most practical to pray to. For one thing, he's the saint who can find things you've lost, although he charges for that service.
As well, he found my purse. It was lost for 3 years and he found it.
He did
and
that?
I have great devotion to him.
How much did you promise him for the purse?
€5, and I gave it to him.
That's great.
Yeah. So St. Anthony's a great man.
For others in the church, though, they put their faith in the Blessed Virgin.
This is a visit just to Our Lady here.
All right. You have a particular devotion to Our Lady?
I wouldn't say, but I think she's one of the best chances you have of getting to the other side.
And for this visitor at least, Oliver Plunkett is your only man.
But a friend of mine died there last week, and I'm lighting a few candles for him and saying a prayer for him.
What'll the candles do?
They're lucky. They bring me things. I always have 3 of them with me. No matter where I go, I always have 3, and I give them to I had to get them to different people. You know, I wouldn't be mad religious around, but this fella's he's got something going for him.
So you have 3 candles in your pocket, have
I
you?
have 3 candles here. I bring them with me no matter. I always have them with me. Yeah. Somewhat, and I'm not a religious man.
So you buy the candles
I
here?
buy just throw the money at €2. I could get a few more, but it's only 30 cents.
What does it mean having them in your
I
wallet?
just light them and I bring them with me then, and then I can give them to somebody and say that's Blessed Oliver's candles. But I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a religious freak. I'm not even religious as such.
Tell me somebody you gave it to. Give me an
I
example.
gave it to the widow of the crane driver. Instead of a mass card, I gave it the 3 candles. I lit the candles. So that's why I'm lighting 3 more now because I've gone without. But I have other things cooking in my head, and I carry the candles with me to bring me luck. I've had a few near misses and walk and this, that, and the other instead of someone looking after. You know what I mean?
Like what? What kind of near misses?
There was a weld on the beam and it was supposed to be broken, but it wasn't broken. But they put 20-ton lift on it and it snapped then with the weight. And I was kind of, I was lucky. I got over it all right. You know what I mean?
You should have been a goner.
I should have been. Yeah. But a few things. You know, that's the game I do. I'm a construction tunnel man, pipeline. Well, I work. It's going to be hairy scare or something. But there's always a fella. Someone like him looks after you. Know.
And where did you get the notion about the candles?
Oh, a long time ago. I was in football and we were on a no-hope case in the situation, and a couple of fellas up. I said, we'll try and get a fella bought a new pair of boots, and I brought the boots in, lit the candles, and I rubbed it, and we won. And I won against all the odds. We won the league. And another time then we played.
But the church would be giving out to you for that.
I don't care. It wouldn't bother
They'd be
me.
saying to you, you can't be using religion to win football games.
But that's what religion should be like. That's when that's what the saints are all about. They're not to be in there. You know, been crying and whinging, you know. I'd be murdered.
Why will you be murdered?
The young fella asked me where you going. I said, I'm going to draw the season with something. I wouldn't tell him I'm into like Canada. There you go. Listen, thanks for the
Good man, Donald. Thanks a million.
Nice meeting you. Right.
You too.
Good
Thanks
luck.
for that.
Bye-bye.
Bye. St. Peter's Church, Drogheda, County Louth.